I played AZAMI for 100 rounds and I'm about to share with you all the things I learned from nasty angles or where to use your KIBAs or how to get more kills with AZAMI. I think my KD actually went up by just playing AZAMI, because she's either the best defender in Rainbow Six Siege or she's number 2 after Smoke. Now some of you watching might think, well, playing AZAMI is easy. You throw your KIBAs around and block off angles. Yeah, thinking about it right now when you're not in game situation is easy, but when you're playing you have to think about 4 or 5 different things and also use your KIBAs on the right place. So it gets kind of difficult. If you like this type of videos and want me to do Smoke next, let's get this video to 1k likes. Alright, real quick, talking about her loadout, doesn't matter if you use SMG or shotgun, they are both really good. And you also have impacts to use it for rotates or something else. The shotgun has 1.5, which is amazing, and it's kind of 2-shot, but the only downside is the fire rate. So it's really up to you and your playstyle to choose what gun you want to play. Now let's talk about all the tricks you can do with the AZAMI. In each clip you see there's one tip or trick that you want to know to maximize your chance of winning, so make sure to watch till the end. Something you have to do more is create one-way angles. There are so many spots on different maps that you can throw your KIBA high enough to block their line of sight, and then you can see their legs when they cross. This gives you a really good advantage on where to shoot and when to pre-fire. If you just hold these angles without any KIBAs, they just swing you, which makes them faster, but with these KIBA barriers you have more advantage. Here are some of them on the maps Consulate, Cafe, Canal. I'm pretty sure you can do this on so many spots on different maps if you just find a ledge and throw it high. Then you can create your one-way angle. Now next one is super obvious, but for those of you who forget or haven't discovered good KIBA barrier spots, just pay attention to what angles are important. Angles that can give you more advantage and put your enemies in a disadvantage. Something super important you have to keep in mind is that don't block the rotations like this. If you do, you have to make sure you're actively holding the push in, because before the attacker had to deal with, let's say, 2 angles, but now you blocked one of them, so they just push in and worry only about one angle. Another thing you can do with the ledge is to create pixel angles. So if you throw your KIBA on the bottom part, you might be able to have pixel angles like this. These ones not only allow you to have cover and reposition, but also leave you an angle for peeking or getting a kill. Now you don't have to necessarily do it on the ledge. When they open the breach or on the doorways, try to not throw it on the middle. The more you play AZAMI, the better you get with this trick. So far I mentioned 2 ways, but you have also a third option. You throw one KIBA on top of the door frame and one all the way on the bottom. Then in the middle you get this pixel angle, and if you practice this in your games, you get the hang of it. And I'm sure you can do it better than me. Next up is about freeing up position for yourself. So they are pushing from 2 or 3 different angles, and you can't pick these angles unless you block off some of them. Here are the examples I want you to watch, and also the pixel angles I talked about. Watch this and I'll be right back with you.
Activated. Reloading. Cover me.
One friendly remaining. Op 4, last stop standing. Seconds. Mission critical. Bomb defuse the diffuser.
Just to add to those clips, you can use your KIBAs only for wasting time. This Hibana is flashing me, so I block off the door, and now she has to punch the door 3 times, and by that time, I'm not flashed anymore. You can see the other example on Canal. I have the diffuser, so I block off the window, and this Iona has to punch it, or she uses a nade to get rid of it. And still, when my teammate gets the kill, I come back up and use my KIBAs again for blocking angles. Alright, then we have something most players forget to do, which is blocking off the vertical angles. A lot of times Ram or Buck and Sledge open above you or below you, and instead of just running away, you can close those holes and play on safe positions. With Ram, it's hard to cover all the holes, but if you impact her gadget or shoot the canister and then block off the vertical holes, you're good. If a attackers want to prone on those holes and punch the KIBAs 3 times, they are basically dead, because first of all, it's hard to punch those on the other side of the floor. Second of all, they can get C4, or when they break the KIBA until they run away, you can shoot them. Next trick is for hatches. So when hatches get open, if you throw your KIBAs on one of the sides like this, you block their angle, so again they have to go prone and punch it. Just know that you can only block off one side of the hatch, so in this case they can't see the rotate or the door right here. This play can surprise the attackers, especially when they have to hold you from above so their teammate can get the plant down. I can't believe we have covered so much about the AZAMI already and we still have stuff to talk about. Next trick is for peeking. So you can use AZAMI KIBAs for fast picks like this. You throw it and as soon as you do, you peek to get info and you won't get shot, because then your KIBA gets deployed. You can also peek further to the side when you see your enemy, so until your enemy wants to think about where you are going to peek, he's dead. Just a troll strategy with AZAMI on Stadium. Block off all these windows so they don't get info. But no, honestly, just use observation blocker. Now, I was playing Stadium and noticed a good combo and a good trick with AZAMI. So first one is that when you block off doors, you can leave a part on the bottom and Tachanka can just fire through that hole and stop anyone from punching the KIBA. He also might be able to kill someone. The second trick is to put two KIBAs kinda close to each other and leave a gap between them. This allows you to move and reposition more than before and put more pressure on your enemies, because they have to deal with like 3 angles instead of 1, or they have to use utility to get rid of the KIBAs, which is time and utility wasting.
Stairs. On the stairs, holding. On the stairs. Woohoo! Let's go! Get the fuck up.
And for the last one, we have one of the new AZAMI tricks that someone found it on Twitter. I couldn't find his name to give credit, but basically you can have a wall in the middle of anywhere if the floor is soft. So you shoot the floor open and you have to throw your KIBA on the wall below. Then you get a little KIBA coming up the floor. So for the second KIBA, you create a shield for yourself. And as I said, in the middle of nowhere. You can even block off the entire hall if you want to, or create angles that really don't exist without AZAMI. And that's it for today's video, everyone. If you learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and if I get your support, I will do smoke next. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, stay safe.